Hey y'all, Candace here from Little Steps to Be Happy. I talk about health and fitness tips for moms. So today is part 10, woohoo, double digits, part 10 of a 12-part series, and it's all about weight loss, dieting, healthy eating myths that make it a lot harder than it needs to be. In my experience, eating healthy and eating healthy to lose weight specifically can be challenging enough by itself, but these are a lot of the things that when I believed them, it just made it so much harder. Once I was able to kind of let it go, not think about as much, not let these thoughts be my focus, things just got a lot easier. Things got a lot more successful. I started seeing more progress, and it became something that I could turn into a doable lifestyle, not something I was just always struggling with. So, today is part 10, and this is about the idea that every day you need to eat the same amount. I very much thought, and a lot of this kind of came from calorie counting when I thought that that was kind of the way to go, is that like you're supposed to eat the same amount every day. And if there was a day that I was hungrier or I wanted more, or a day that I wanted less, that something wasn't kind of right. So maybe there was a day that I wanted less. I felt like I needed to eat more. Like, well, I didn't eat as much yesterday, so maybe I should. And I would eat more because I thought I should. Like, I was maybe giving myself enough nutrition, if that makes sense. Or days that I was hungrier than normal, then I would kind of feel bad. And what's wrong with me? And why do I want to eat more? And oh, this is so hard, and I can never have what I want. Yada, 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 all that going on in my head. And it just kind of threw me off because I kind of thought your appetite should stay the same day to day. I have since learned that is not true. That's not how our bodies work. And honestly, it doesn't even make sense when I really spent some time thinking about it because most of us, our lives are not the same every day. You know, some days that we exercise, some days we're super active. Maybe we took the kids to the park. I went to the zoo and walked around for 2 hours. And I promise you, that day my appetite was really different from a day that I sat around and did nothing but work on the computer all day. So, our energy levels, our activity levels absolutely affect our diet. Another thing that affects our diet that I definitely really never put much thought into is our hormone levels. So, depending on the time of month and what our hormones are doing, that's going to affect your appetite. That's going to affect what your body's doing, how much food it needs, all of that stuff. And then pure like mental energy. Like, how many of y'all at the end of the day have been exhausted mentally? Whether it's dealing with kids, I had a day the other day, y'all. Whew, I won't even tell y'all, but I'm just gonna say my brain was broken by the end of the day. But at the end of the day, maybe it's kids, it's work, it's relationships, whatever. You've expanded. That's not even the word I want. You have used a lot of mental energy. Your appetite is going to be different that day, and all of that is totally normal, and it's something that actually we should be listening to, especially if we're trying to eat healthy, especially if we're trying to lose weight. We're trying to give our bodies what it needs. We need to pay attention to the fact that different activity levels, different energy levels are going to cause our appetite to change, and our body's going to have different needs for fuel, right? It's going to have different needs for food. So what I started doing instead of, like, back when I used to think that I needed to eat the same thing every day, instead I really started to try to listen to my body. I try, currently I do, eat according to, the hunger signals that my body's giving off. So some days I'm going to get hungry at 9 o'clock because I had a super busy day yesterday and maybe I stopped dinner early or whatever. I'm going to be hungry earlier that day. Or there'll be some days where I had a late dinner. I'm not going to be hungry till later in the morning. I'm not going to be hungry till 10 o'clock, maybe 11 o'clock. Or if I have a day that I'm not moving around as much, come snack time, I might not be hungry. But if I eat a snack just because I always eat a snack and I think I need a snack every day, but I don't actually listen to my body, then that's a time where, I'm eating food my body doesn't need. That's not helping me to maintain a healthy weight. That's not helping me have a healthy relationship with food. That's habit eating. And habit eating is one of those things that creates unhealthy eating habits. But when I listen to my body and I know that some days I'm going to be hungrier than others, some days I'm going to be less hungry than others, and I focus on that more than what I've did the day before, my body is much better able to regulate itself the way it's supposed to. So that's just one of those things that I kind of wanted to put out there. You know, it's normal for your appetite to fluctuate from day to day based off of your energy levels, exercise levels, all of that stuff. If you have in the past kind of thought, I need to eat the same thing every day and it's always going to be the same, and if it's more or less like something's off, I really want to kind of encourage you to take a step back and really focus a little bit more on, am I really hungry? Am I not hungry? What does my body need? If I am hungry more, is there a reason for that? Take a minute, think about it. What's going on in your life? What time of the month is it? How active have you been lately? If you're less hungry, don't eat just because, well, I always do. No, is your body hungry? Have you not been as active lately? Is there a reason that your body actually doesn't need food and you can kind of just let that go for right now? I hope that's helpful for y'all. I hope everybody's doing really well. Oh, I wanted to let y'all know, for anybody interested, I'm having a Black Friday sale on my fitness motivation ebook. I'm really kind of excited about it because I have revamped so much of it. I went back through and I edited a lot of the chapters. I even added a new chapter. I made some changes, and I also have a cool bonus that I'm putting out with the ebook for anybody who buys it during Black Friday. So I kind of thought it was cool. Everybody does a Black Friday sale, and I thought this might be fun. It's a good deal. So if you're like, hey, at some point in time, I really want to get more consistent and regular with my exercise and make it more of a part of my regular daily life, you might as well save some money while you're doing it, right? So that's happening. I am going to post in the group when it goes live and let y'all know about it, but I just want to tell you, I hope everybody's doing really well, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.